Are you thinking of staying at Lower Sabie Rest Camp in the Kruger National Park? By the end of this video, you'll know whether this is the camp for you or not. Hi, I'm Stain and I'm the safari expert, and this is the first video in a series all about the rest camps in the Kruger National Park. If you want to learn more about the other camps in the park, make sure to check out the Kruger Camps playlist, and if you're wondering what game you can see in the area, make sure to check out the video on game viewing around Lower Sabie. I'll make sure to link to it in the description and also at the end of this video. Before I tell you more about Lower Sabie itself, make sure to subscribe to my channel and remember to click the little bell if you want to get notified whenever I post a new safari related video. Also make sure to check out the description below for any important links and information, including the South African National Park's bookings link, as well as a must-have book for anybody planning to go to Kruger called Kruger Self-Drive Routes, Roads and Ratings, which you can order online. Lower Sabie is one of the largest, busiest rest camps, and many will argue that it's the most popular one in the entire Kruger National Park. The main reason for this is the fact that it's located in the heart of the most productive game viewing area in the southeastern corner of the park. But more about that in my video about game viewing around Lower Sabie. What makes the camp itself so popular is a great big restaurant overlooking the Sabie River. You can enjoy a scrumptious meal while being serenaded by hippos and African fish eagles, and seeing elephants and buffalo come down to drink is not uncommon at all. The camp also has a filling station, a large shop where you can buy gifts and stock up on groceries, and a swimming pool surrounded by a small grassy lawn and a few reading benches. It's not only Lower Sabie's view that I like. One of the great attractions is the fact that there's a massive variety of accommodation options available. If you're on a budget, you can bring your caravan or pitch a tent in the campsite, or stay in one of the small, very basic huts, which are some of the most affordable rooms in the whole park. A selection of stunning perimeter view bungalows and family cottages overlook the Sabie River and are extremely popular, but my favorite is the safari tents, complete with aircon and fully equipped kitchens. If you want a safari tent with a river view, you have to book nearly a year in advance to secure your spot. Unfortunately, the campsite is my least favorite in the whole park. It feels like an afterthought that was squeezed into the worst possible part of camp. The stands are tiny and right on top of each other, and there's hardly any shade. If you love camping and you want to stay in the productive southern region of the park, rather stay at Bergendal or Crocodile Bridge rest camps. Another thing that I don't like about Lower Sabie is the fact that it gets really busy. If you're one of those early birds that like going on game drives when the gates open in the mornings, get ready for long queues of cars. It's even worse after the morning game drives when loads of day visitors come in from the south, along with people staying further northwest at Skukuza, the largest rest camp in the park. At brunch time, it's nearly impossible to get a parking spot in front of reception, and you'll be lucky if there's a free table at the restaurant. To be completely honest, for me, Lower Sabie lacks atmosphere. It's a large, busy camp catering for large groups of people, and not even the stunning river view can make up for the fact that it lacks a little bit of character. Is that enough reason not to stay here? Well, it depends. If you don't mind or even like crowds, you'll probably love it here. But if you prefer smaller, quieter camps, then Lower Sabie is definitely not for you. The only reason that I stay here is because of its location and what that means for me in terms of game viewing opportunities. But like I said earlier, I'll tell you more about that in a video about the game viewing around Lower Sabie. What I will say for now is that there are two big draw cards that lie right outside camp. 5 minutes drive east of camp is a large bridge over the Sabie River, where you can park off and enjoy the stunning surroundings. It's not uncommon to see crocodiles, hippos, and an awesome variety of waterbirds that come down to fish in the rapids below. And on the other side, less than a minute's drive from Lower Sabie, lies one of the most popular waterholes in the whole Kruger National Park, Sunset Dam, where you can not only photograph a huge variety of animals and birds, but also watch the sun dipping below the horizon without having to worry about rushing back to camp. Having these two hotspots so close to camp is a massive bonus. Learn more about Lower Sabie in Kruger Self-Drive Routes, Roads and Ratings, a book that literally tells you everything you need to know about the Kruger National Park. I'll link to it in the description below if you want to order it online. Also make sure to check out my video on where to find animals in the Kruger National Park, where I share my top 10 game viewing tips for self-drive visitors to Kruger. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up below, and please feel free to ask me any questions about Lower Sabie in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet, remember to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the Safari Expert icon at the top left hand side of the screen.